I haven't seen a game that I want to forget that I've even watched more than the game we just watched. They went from bad to worse to Eckler at the end to worse. Like I was about to come up here and be pissed off and have a lot of shit to say, but it just got sad at the end. It was just sad, man. And I don't really know what else to say besides the offense was terrible. The games on the offense, when Jaden Daniels, 80 yards in 3 quarters is you'll never win a game with 80 yards in 3 quarters. Um, and the offensive line was terrible. Probably might be the worst game we've seen the offensive line have all year. But still, Jane Daniels was not good. Not sure what's up with him. The the team looked so much different in the first half of the season. It's insane what's going on with the team. It's insane. Um, Defense had one bad play where they gave up a touchdown. Yeah, it's a touchdown, but one bad play in a game. This ain't on the defense. Special teams, 2 missed field goals. Was it field goals or extra points? I can't even remember. It's a blur, dude. I just want to forget about it. I want to forget about it. And I was really thinking about going to this game. I'm super glad I didn't go to this game now. Um, it just got bad, dude. And like, it's sad. I can't think of a game that I watched or like I'm legit sad. And like, as a football fan, like you don't want to admit that to like the team that beat you or whatever. The garbage ass Cowboys, 3 wins, lost 5 games in a row. Lost 5 games in a row. Got to come into our house. Cooper Rush schooled the fuck out of Jaden Daniels today. And I'm sure everyone's going to be like, oh, but at the end, Jaden Daniels had what? A play where he threw the ball to Terry McLaurin and Terry McLaurin did everything? That excuses 80 yards in 3 quarters? No, it doesn't. And the thing is, I don't know if it's because he's injured. We've seen Jaden Daniels light it up and throw the ball down the field and be accurate. And he was kind of accurate in this game, but still have people dropping the ball. And what we said in the last video was, I've never seen a team that needs a bye week more than this team. And it still reigns true. Like, now we're getting penalties. Now we're not catching the ball. Shit that was just like automatic at the beginning of the season is just not automatic anymore. We don't look like the same team. Defense sucked at the beginning of the season. Now they're the strong suit of the team. No matter how good we actually are or end up being, like a good team is consistent and we're not consistent. Our defense sucked at the beginning of the year. Now they're good. Our offense was good at the beginning of the year. Now they suck. Like that's not consistency. We're just not a good team right now. And if we make the playoffs or whatever, it's still going to be good for the team. It's going to be good for them to get some experience. But Brian Robinson, at the beginning of the game, he went down. I was sitting there. I was talking some nonsense about we might need to draft a running back because I'm tired. Or everyone's tired of not knowing who the fuck the running back's going to be. Is he injured? We were sitting there like, did he break his leg? Like we thought in the Discord, we're all sitting there like, did he just break his leg? And then the next thing you know, he's back out there again. It's like, what is going on with Brian Robinson? Just too many ups and downs on the team. When the beginning of the season, everything was consistent. The offense was scoring hella points. Now Jaden Daniels won't throw the ball down the field until garbage time. Right? Until garbage time, then he can throw the ball over the middle down the field. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Special teams was bad, but I would say this is on the offense and the offensive line. Offensive line was garbage today. And Deron Payne gets a garbage time sack at the very end, but it's like Deron Payne's been asked, like, where's he been at all season? And we played the sorry ass Cowboys. Lost 5 games in a row. Don't have Dak Prescott. They tried to lose. They tried to lose in this game. They tried to fumble it. They tried to not know the snap was being snapped. The ball was being snapped. They were bad. And Cooper Rush was average as hell and still looks way better than our quarterback and our team today. And I said this multiple times in the Discord. Shout out to the Discord. Join the Discord. It's free. We can talk football on there. Just join. It's free. All day today, I was saying the best player on the field is some no-name running back for the Cowboys. Something with a D. Don't even know his name. Some random no-name dude for a running back for the Cowboys. I don't know how many yards he had, and he didn't have any like big hitters, but he was consistently getting yards and like slowly but surely was probably the best player in the game today. If it's not him, it's Frankie Louvu. And Bobby Wagner also had a very good game. Some guys on the defense stepped up today, but overall, I mean, if you're going to talk about who the best player on the field today was, it was some no-name running back for the Cowboys. Never heard of the guy. I mean, I have because I've seen them play like the last week or two or whatever, but like, come on, who the hell is that guy? And was the best player out there today. That's insane. That's insane. We continue to not get Terry McLaurin the football. It's we've been through this how many times, and we haven't learned to get Terry McLaurin the football and get him the football early. Get him the football. We have to wait to the very end of the game on like a Hail Mary play to get him the ball. A lot of things just don't add up. A lot of things just not making sense. I was angry. Then the whole game, I'm sitting there pissed, right? Like, the defense was good, but watching the offense just go to shit, like, it was making me pissed. And I was really pissed losing to a 3-win Cowboys shit-ass team at home when this was supposed to be a game that we were supposed to get right and get back on track. Yeah, we got injuries. Yeah, it looks like we need a bye week really bad. Who gives a shit? This was supposed to be the week that we got right. And 80 pass yards in 3 quarters of a football game? Come on, man. It was almost time for Mariota there, let's be honest. And that's what we're going to come out of this with a bunch of questions. And there at the end, everybody's going to remember, the touchdown to Terry McLaurin and, Jane Daniels is still the man. 80 yards in 3 quarters, that's like, I don't care who you are, we should be having some discussions about, is that the best direction for the team? And what I'm saying is, like, do we sit here and say that this is a discussion that's going to be had? And I don't know, at least I had thought it through today. Does Mariota? I feel like Mariota might have did something today. And the thing is, do we fuck with Jaden Daniels' confidence by taking him out? And ultimately, you played Jaden Daniels. I know the answer to this, but you at least have to, like, how bad the game was today, you at least have to think and consider it for at least a split second. And even if it's just a split second for you, you still have to sit here and consider it a little bit. Like, do we sit here and say, do we put the best team on the field right now to win right now, to get to the playoffs and do the most damage we can do right now? If Jaden Daniels was playing the way he played at the beginning of the season, throwing the ball down the field, throwing the ball over the middle of the field, which we barely saw today, and then we saw John Bates actually fumble it over the middle. One of the only times we threw it over the middle. Jaden Daniels used to throw it to the tight end all day over the middle. Probably 2 times today in this game. And it's just like, he does not look the same. He had like shaky feet in the pocket early in the game. Looks like he's scared to get hit now. Doesn't look like the same guy. Won't stand in the pocket. Is running out all the time. And it was in the second half, I think. There's a 0 blitz. Clearly they Dallas, they're showing a 0 blitz. Everyone's coming. You have 1-on-1 with our receivers. Throw the fucking football down the fucking field. Throw the fucking football. Why are you going to step up and act like you're going to get through the 0 blitz rush And he did throw the ball to Eckler, and he dropped it. Who gives a shit? You throw the ball. You have one-on-one coverage. It's a zero blitz. Even if you get past interference, you throw the ball down the field. That's how bad it is. That was what drew the line for me. Like, that's the time when you have to sit here and think, what does this game look like with Mariota? Like, really, you have to sit there and think about it. I just can't get over it. I cannot fathom how that made any sense to Jayden Daniels. Clearly, they're showing zero blitz. It's like 3rd and 9. You have to throw the ball down the field. Just at least throw the ball. And he steps up into the pressure thinking, I might scoot through this zero blitz and get past these guys, and I might have yards to run. You're a quarterback. Throw the fucking ball, dude. We have Terry McLaurin. And the thing is, okay, so they're double covering Terry McLaurin. Not on a zero blitz. He's one-on-one. Throw him the fucking ball. But just things in the game just doesn't make sense. And then I see people question, like, is this Cliff Kingsbury? There was some good play calls in this game. I mean, it wasn't a perfect game. It wasn't a great game. It was a good enough game called by Cliff Kingsbury. And I didn't have an issue with Dan Quinn. Some people are going to have a stink about, oh, we should have another timeout left at the end. I thought it was a good challenge. Reason why, the offense sucks. So when Dan Quinn went for that challenge in the beginning of the game, it was because the offense sucks. And if we did get that ball where it might have been fumbled at, then he helps our offense out because they looked shit. In the first half, we started 3 out of 5 of our drives in Dallas Cowboys territory and came away with 3 points in the first half or whatever it was. 3 points. Are you fucking kidding me? And then people are going to sit here and say, oh, no, Jane. And the thing is, like, we have to play Jayden Daniels. He's our guy. But, like, it's rough at times, dude. It's pretty rough, dude. And you can't help but wonder at some point, even, like I said, for other people, it might be a split second you might think about it. But you at least have to think, like, what does this game look like with Mariota, dude? And Jayden Daniels hasn't been as fast. It just sucks because, like, at the end of the game, Jayden Daniels has a run to the outside where he looks fast. It's like he didn't show that the last couple games. He started throwing the ball deeper and deeper and deeper at the end of the game. Didn't see that all game. So it's just like a bunch of frustrating shit. And you just have to go back to the whole thing. Is like, we're not supposed to be this. We weren't supposed to win 7 games like that. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't supposed to be on this trajectory. We weren't supposed to have all this expectations and everything. But I was about to be up here and be pissed about what happened. But at the end of the game, it just got sad. Like, it legit got sad. It would, like, if we just got blown out, it would have been a better feeling, honestly. It would have been a better feeling than watch how just the continuous downfall, the continuous fuck-ups, the continuous disaster. And I want to leave it on this. The broadcast, Greg Olsen, you were all right, but you weren't all that, dude. And, like, you're gonna sit up here and I don't really have as much of a gripe with him as I do with the other fucking no-name dude that was calling this game. But they're gonna sit here and trash talk and talk shit about the game and how bad the special teams is and shit. You're supposed, as an announcer, you're supposed to, like, yes, you're announcing a Dallas Cowboys game. They have 3 fucking wins. Of course they're shit. Why do you have to come up here and tell us again and again and again the game is shit? The Dallas Cowboys are playing. They have 3 fucking wins. They're bad. We know. You're supposed to be talking the game up. These guys are sitting here talking about the game as if they don't want to be there, like they're wasting their fucking time. It's like, you're an announcer. You're supposed to be making the game better, not sitting here shitting on the game. And I also do kind of appreciate at sometimes, you know, being honest about what we're watching. But all throughout the game, all these special teams sucks. This is the worst special teams. This is the worst special teams game I've ever seen in my life. And you're supposed to be talking the game up. And I get, like I said, being real to an extent, but it's like talking shit about this game and the players and shit like that. Just, that got to me, dude. That it was just like made the game even worse. Like, you're making it what we're watching even worse by speaking about it like that. And And yet again, it's like Greg Olson, you were all right, but you ain't all that, bro. To be sitting here talking shit about people, um, broadcasting, acting like you'd rather be broadcasting a different game. You were watching a Cowboys game. We know they're shit. You don't have to keep reiterating. And not even that. It was mostly us that was shit today. But still, regardless, like you're acting like you didn't want to be there announcing the game, which made it even worse of an experience to watch as a fan. Um, so I had to throw that in there before we end the video. But that's all I got, man. I wish I could just forget what I seen. Um, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad until the end there with the whole Eckler thing, dude. It just got sad. Um, I've never seen a team need a bye week this bad. All I can hope is after we get a bye week that we look like a different team and we look like the team we used to look like. That's all I can hope for. But that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.